Hello guys, what's up? This is Murtaza. Welcome back to this SQL tutorial. And in this video, we want to talk about the having clause, which is used when we want to specify a condition when grouping our result set. So in the last video, we talked about group by, right? So if you haven't watched that video, please pause this video now and go and watch that video first. Because to better understand the having clause, which is the topic of this video, first you need to know how to group the records that you get from the table. In the last video, we talked about grouping the records coming from one single table, right, the customers table, and then we also see how we can combine group by with joins, right? So we joined the records from the customers table and the orders table, and then we kind of grouped them by the order date. In this video, first I am going to show you how to use the having clause, right, in a very simple scenario. So when grouping the records from one single table, and then we're going to see how we can use the having clause when we are grouping the records coming from two tables, right? So the having clause was added to SQL because the where clause was not possible to be used. It was not possible to use the where clause in the group by clause. So, in other words, the having clause is very similar to the where clause because you can filter the records after grouping them, but it is different from the where clause because it is used in combination with the group by clause. So let me make a simple query. Do you remember in the last video we counted the number of customers in each country? So basically we said that we want to count, right? We wanted to count customers dot customer ID and customers dot country from customers, and then we wanted to group by customers dot customer dot country, right? So we're gonna run this, and we can see in the output that we get Argentina with 3 customers, Austria with 2 customers, and so on. And of course I can say order by, let's say order by count of customers dot customer ID. I'm gonna run this. I am getting the count, right? So I can also say descending, right? So it is possible to combine the order by with the group by, but let me get rid of this count, this descending. So you can see that, for example, in Ireland, in Poland, in Norway, we have just one single customer. Now, suppose that we want to specify a condition. Basically, we want to get the countries where we have more than one customer. So these 3 customers, these 3 countries shouldn't be included in the result set because we have only one customer there. So the way to specify a condition in our group by is to use having. So having count of, let's say, customer ID, customers dot customer ID more than 1. So basically it means that only include the groups where the count of customer ID in them is more than 1. So these 3 records, Norway, Poland, and Ireland, they should be deleted. Let me run. I think it has the same error, right? Let me run again. Right. So Ireland, Poland, and Austria, was it right? These are not included. It was not Austria. Let me get rid of this. Norway, Poland, and Ireland. These are not included in our result set, right? Yeah. So having is used to kind of specify a condition after grouping, and then I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna close this, right? I am going to open this query from the last video. Open query. This one was it probably. Open query, right? This one. This is one of the queries that we talked about in the last video. So this is a simple example of combining join with group by, right? So if I run this, I can see that in the output, inner run, in the output I get the orders, right? The number of orders in each date. So for this specific date, we have only one order, but for this one, we have 3 orders. So suppose that we want to see the orders only, we want to see groups, right, for which there is more than one order. So kind of we want to eliminate these 2, right, and we want to get this one. So only the groups, this is one group, this is another one, this is the next one. So we have 3 groups, right, based on order date. So we want to get only the groups in which there are more than one order, like this one. So in order to do that, we can say having count of customers.customer ID more than 1. I'm gonna run, and as you can see, we get only one order date, one group. Why? Because this is the one group where there is more than one customer. Remember, we have count of customer ID here and also here, right? So basically, this query is a nice combination of using join, using aggregate functions, using group by, and using having by, right? Or having 4 different techniques. I think this is a nice combination. And that's it. I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Hope you've enjoyed it. If that's the case, don't forget, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And also, if you've got anything to say, leave a comment in the comment section. And I hope to see you in the next video.